السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning, how are you? Thank you. Welcome in a new day. Let's start. We have here an exercise, statements about my health. We're going to talk about 3 points. هنتكلم عن 3 نقاط النهارده. Fact, opinion, and fiction. Fact, حقيقة. Opinion, رأي. Fiction, الخيال. Fact, حقيقة means anything is true. Fact, الحقيقة means anything is true. And you should have evidence. يكون عندك دلائل. Evidence. أيوة أبطال. يعني again معلش الزوم خرجنا كده. Okay, listen again. We have here 3 main points. We have here fact. قلنا fact اللي هي الحقيقة means anything. أخدناها امبارح. Okay. Okay. Yesterday we talked about, who can tell me, can you know this man? This is an ancient man, a famous man in ancient Egypt, رجل. صوتي بيقطع. يا أبطال.
مستر بي.
الصوت كويس ولا في مشكلة لسه؟
يا مستر صوت كويس.
طيب إيه يعني أنا بقى يعني ممكن يكون حاجة فردية بس يعني okay again this is a famous person, شخص مشهور in ancient Egypt. Uh, he was in the ancient Egypt. His name was Imhotep. Imhotep, this is the name in English, and in Arabic, Imhotep, okay? This is Imhotep. Who is Imhotep? Let's see some information about Imhotep. He was, yesterday we talked about him. He was an architect. He was, Imhotep was a famous person.
حضرتك بيقطع مستر صوت حضرتك بيقطع.
طيب يا أبطال ممكن يكون هي بس حاجة فردية بس بتقطع برضه. حاول
ايوه انا لسه مش سامعين حاجه.
يعني مش سامعني كده خالص. واضح كده ولا لسه في مشكلة؟
سامعينك صوتك بيقطع.
طب ثانية واحدة يا أبطال. كده الصوت كويس ولا في مشكلة لسه؟
لو سمحت يا مستر صوتك بيقطع جدا.
ثانية واحدة.
ده لسه بيقطع يا مستر. لسه بيقطع. لا يا مستر بقى كويس.
هو لسه بيقطع برضه.
لا لسه بيقطع. لا كده حلو يا مستر.
كده كويس ولا في مشكلة؟
كويس جدا يا مستر. كويس.
Okay, let's start. Imhotep. This is a famous person in ancient Egypt. شخص مشهور in ancient Egypt. His name was Imhotep. Who is Imhotep? He was an architect. An architect, مهندس معماري. Poet, شاعر. Astronomer, عالم فلك. Physician, معالج، طبيب معالج. As a doctor. And he considered واعتبر by some people to be the father of medicine. The father of medicine أطلقوا عليه أبو الطب. Again, he was an architect. كان مهندس معماري. Poet, شاعر. Astronomer, وكان عالم فلك. Physician, طبيب معالج. And as a doctor he considered كطبيب يعني he considered by some to be the father of medicine. أطلقوا عليه أبو الطب. Okay, I want to now to listen to one of you to read again about Imhotep. Yes, Yusuf Ashraf. Start, Yusuf.
Yes, teacher.
Go on, yes.
He was
Imhotep. You hear me, Abatal? Yes.
he was an architect.
Poet.
Both astronomer.
Astronomer, yes. Physician.
Both physician as a doctor. He
Considered.
considered by some to be the father of medicine.
Thank you very much, Yusuf Ashraf. Let's listen to Bara. Yes, Bara.
Imhotep. He was an
Architect. Architect. Poet. Yes. Astronomer. Yes, Bara.
Architect beat astronomer instrument. المستر خرج. لون. مستر جه تاني.
كده معلش الزوم فيه مشكلة يعني. طيب. Yes. Complete. Go on, Bara. Yes. Physician.
Physician as a doctor, he
Considered.
considered by some to be the father of medicine.
Medicine. Thank you very much. Okay. Now let's listen to Ali Ahmed. Yes, Ali.
Yes, he was an architect.
Architect. Architect.
article use
Poet.
astronomer. Astronomer.
Physician.
Physician. As a doctor, he considered it by some to be the father of medicine.
Thank you very much.
Much of
Thank you, Ali Ahmed. Let's move to Khalid. Yes, Khalid. Do you hear me clearly, Khalid?
Yeah.
Imhotep.
Imhotep, he was an architect, poet,
Poet.
astronomer,
Astronomer. Physician.
physician. As a doctor, he considered by some to be the father of medicine.
Thank you very much. Yes, Yusuf Gunedi.
Yes, teacher.
Imhotep.
Imhotep. He was an architect, poet,
Yes.
astronomer, physician, as a doctor. Physician as a doctor. He considered by some to be the father of medicine.
Okay. يبقى again, Imhotep was an architect. On architect, who can tell me the meaning of the word architect?
مهندس معماري.
Excellent. Poet.
شاعر.
Of course. Astronomer.
الفلك.
عالم فلك. Physician.
عالم طب.
طبيب معالج and considered اعتبر by some من البعض the father of medicine. Okay. Now let's move. Okay, thank you. Let's move to read about more about Imhotep. طبعا هلاقي بعض الكلمات صعبة شوية فركزوا معايا أبطال. Imhotep. Read the following text. بقول اقرأ النص التالي. Then answer the questions. What can you see here? This is papyrus. Can you remember? Papyrus اللي هي البردية.
ورق البرد.
Okay, this is papyrus. Edwin Smith papyrus. Edwin Smith papyrus. بردية واحد اسمه Edwin Smith. Okay, we are going to know more about this person and this papyrus. This papyrus is known معروفة around the world حول العالم for its descriptions. Descriptions. Who can tell me the meaning of descriptions?
وصف.
Excellent. Description was descriptions الوصفات of ancient Egyptian surgical and medical practices. طبعا عارف الكلمات صعبة شوية. Ancient Egyptian surgical العمليات الجراحية. Surgical. Ancient Egyptian surgical العمليات الجراحية في مصر القديمة. And medical practices والممارسات الصحية. Again, يبقى Edwin Smith papyrus is known معروفة around the world حول العالم for its descriptions بوصفاتها of ancient Egyptian surgical بالجراحات المصرية القديمة and medical practices والممارسات الطبية. Okay. I want one of you to read again. Let's move to Adam. Are you ready, Adam? Read again. What is Edwin Smith papyrus? Yes.
It's known around the world.
It is known.
It's known around the world for its descriptions and ancient Egyptian
Surgical
and medical practice.
Thank you very much, Adam. Well done. Thank you very much. Let's move to Omar Muhammad.
Yes.
Okay. Edwin.
Edwin Smith.
Papyrus.
Papyrus. It is known around the world for it is this description of ancient Egyptian surgeon and
medical practices.
practice.
Thank you very much. Okay. Mute now. Thank you very much. يبقى it is known كانت معروفة أو عرفت يعني around the world حول العالم for its descriptions. It contains بتحتوي. Yes خالد.
حضرتك يا مستر احنا بعت لنا الكلمات دي.
حاضر يا
Yes,
بطل. حاضر ما تقلقش. Okay. Don't worry. For its descriptions الوصفات it contains descriptions تحتوي على وصفات of ancient Egyptian surgical عمليات جراحية في مصر للمصريين القدماء and medical practices وممارسات طبية. Let's know about this papyrus history التاريخ بتاعها. This papyrus is dated تم تاريخ يعني أرخت يعني أو اتعرفت بتاريخ between 1500 and 1700 BCE. Again, this papyrus is dated تم تاريخها يعني اتعملت في وقت يعني between the year of 1500 and 1700 BCE. قلنا BC before Christ. E refers to Egypt. Okay, but it may be a copy of text from even Arial. ممكن تكون نسخة من نص قبل كده. يعني this date is not sure يعني مش تاريخ يعني ايه محدد. Okay, يبقى remember this date is dated تم تاريخها between 1500 and 1700 BCE. It is not clear whether Imhotep himself. ليس من الواضح انها كتبت بواسطة او فيش تأكد يعني هي كتبت written by Imhotep himself or his students او التلاميذ بتاعه او طلابه or followers او اتباعه wrote this papyrus. Okay, let's listen again from where is Kareem? Where is your brother Adam? Kareem, are you here, Kareem? Kareem? Okay. Let's listen to Yusuf Ginedi. Okay, go on, Yusuf.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, read.
Edwin Sims Papyrus. It is now known around the world for its description of ancient Egyptian surgical and medical practice. This papyrus is dated between 1500 and 1700 BC.
احنا ممكن برضه نقراها يبقى ايه 1500 1700. Okay, you can do this and that. Okay. BCE
100.
But it may be a copy.
It may text a copy of this text from even
Arial.
it is not clear whether Imhotep himself or his
students
or followers wrote this papers.
Papyrus. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Yusuf Gnedi. Yes, Yusuf Ashraf. Again, this papyrus.
Teacher, these materials this papyrus is dated between 1500 and 1700 BCE, but it may be a copy of text from even earlier. It is not clear whether Imhotep himself or his students or followers wrote
This papyrus. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's complete. Imhotep may have identified معنى حدد and treated وعالج over 200 diseases. Again, in this papyrus, Imhotep may ربما يعني have identified حدد and treated وعالج over 200 diseases ما يزيد عن 200 من الأمراض in his lifetime في فترة حياته. Again, I want to listen from Khalid. Imhotep
may
identified
and treated over 200 diseases in his
lifetime.
His
Thank you very much, Khalid. Thank you, Khalid. Listen to Ali Walid. Hello, Ali.
مستر في علامة جات لي هي بتاعت ميوت وستريم ميوت.
إيه يا بطل؟
في علامة جات لي عليها ميوت يعني أفتح المايك ولا أنا أقفل المايك؟
لا mute now Khalid. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now let's move to Ali Walid.
يا مستر.
Yes. Imhotep.
It is
Imhotep.
Amy has
identified
identified and treated or over 200
diseases
in his
lifetime. Do you know the meaning of identified?
أنا عارف يا مستر.
Okay, do you know the meaning?
يعني
identified يا بطل بمعنى حدد يعني. identified معنى حدد and treated يعني عالج over أكثر. Okay, thank you very much Ali Walid. Okay, now let's move to Kareem. Welcome Kareem. Kareem.
This teacher.
Okay, read. Imhotep.
This papyrus is dated between 1500.
Here, Kareem. Imhotep. Hello, Kareem. Do you hear me, Kareem?
Yes. Imhotep may have
identified
and treated over
200
diseases
diseases.
in his lifetime.
Thank you very much, Kareem. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. I want to ask a question before completing. قبل ما نكمل. Who can tell me what is Edwin Smith's Papyrus? Who can tell me what is Edwin Smith?
I know.
Yes, tell us. What was Edwin Smith's Papyrus talking about?
It is known around the world.
Very good.
It's a description of ancient Egyptian surgical and medical practice.
Thank you very much. Right. Okay. I want to ask another question. What is the date of this papyrus? What is the date of
I know.
Yes, let's move.
I know.
Yes, Bara.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
500 or
Between
700. Between 500 700 BC.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, I want to ask another question. Okay, what did Imhotep do in medical field? What did Imhotep do in medical field? Yes, let's listen to Khalid. Yes, Khalid. What did Imhotep do in medical field? Yes. Okay.
I know, teacher. They have identified and
I want to listen to Khalid only يا بطل. Listen Omar Muhammad. Yes.
treated over
200 diseases.
100 diseases in his lifetime.
Thank you very much. Okay, let's complete his scientific approach. Again, scientific approach, المنهج العلمي to illness للأمراض and injury اللي هي الإصابات eventually في النهاية أصبحت a foundation أصبحت أساس for modern medical fields لمجال أو مجالات الطبية الحديثة. Again, his scientific approach. Scientific approach مسميه المنهج العلمي of thinking للتفكير اللي أنت تحدد في كده scientific approach منهج علمي. يعني أنت تحدد المشكلة الأول وبعد كده تفرض الفروض بنسميه scientific approach منهج علمي. يعني go step by step كده. Okay. So his scientific approach to illness منهجه العلمي مع الأمراض and injury والإصابات eventually في النهاية became a foundation أساس for modern medical fields للطب مجالات الطب الحديثة. Okay. I want now to listen to Yusuf Ashraf. His scientific approach.
His scientific approach to illness.
Approach
To illnesses and injury
eventually
become
a foundation
for modern medical fields.
Okay, I want to ask who can tell me about the meaning of scientific approach. الناس المركزة معايا. Who can tell me the meaning of
المنهج العلمي.
Excellent.
المنهج العلمي.
Thank you براء.
المنهج العلمي.
Excellent scientific approach. قلنا واحد يقول لي يعني يا مستر منهج علمي، نقوله بالعربي كده اللي انا التفكير العلمي احدد مشكله، افرض فروض، اختبر الفروض ديت، اوصل لنتائج واستنتاجات، دي بنسميه scientific approach، تفكير علمي. Okay. Now let's move to براء. Yes, read again براء.
This teacher has scientific approach to illness and injury. Eventually
listen يا بطل. eventually يعني في النهاية. yes, became
a foundation for modern medical fields.
Thank you. Who can tell me the meaning of the word foundation?
أساس.
Thank you Khalid, and thank you Yusuf Gnedi, and thank you. احنا شو لو انت ركزت معايا you will understand the new vocabulary. احنا قلنا identified يعني حدد.
تحديد.
excellent. treated
يعالج.
خلاص. okay. diseases
أمراض.
excellent. scientific approach
المنهج العلمي.
foundation
تحديد.
أساس. okay. so his scientific approach منهجه العلمي about Imhotep became now أصبح الآن a foundation for modern medical fields in biggest university. أكبر جامعات العالم they studied a foundation of studied the scientific approach of Imhotep. بيدرسوا المنهج العلمي بتاع Imhotep. okay. this papyrus named اللي بيقول المخطوطة دي أو البردية دي named by this name اللي هو إدوين سميث. who is إدوين سميث؟ related to إدوين سميث who bought the papyrus in Luxor. الشخص ده هو اللي اشترى البردية اللوكسور in 1862. again Edwin Smith, the person who bought the papyrus in Luxor اللي اشترى البردية اللوكسور in 1862 from an Egyptian merchant. an Egyptian merchant من تاجر مصري. يبقى ادوين سميث ده ميوت ناو بليز يا ابطال، الناس اللي فاتحه المايك لو سمحتوا. thank you very much. يبقى who was Edwin Smith? he was a person الشخص who bought اللي اشترى the papyrus البردية دي in Luxor in 1862 سنة 1862 from an Egyptian merchant. تاجر مصري named Mustafa Aga. Okay, I want to ask who was Edwin Smith, or why did this papyrus named by Edwin Smith? Why? Who can tell me? Yes. Yes, Yusuf Gnedi.
Because he bought
Very
the
good.
papyrus in Luxor in 1862 from an Egyptian
Merchant
named Mustafa
Aga. Aga. Thank you very much. Now I want to listen again from yes, Ali Walid. Yes, Ali. Wait, Omar Muhammad. حاضر. Okay, wait. Again, why did this papyrus named by Edwin Smith? Why? or who was Edwin Smith. مين إدوين سميث ده اللي البردية اتسمت باسمه؟ who was Edwin Smith؟
الدكتور اللي هو الجراحة.
no
الدكتور العالي.
no thank you very much. listen علي وليد.
No teacher.
yes go on Adam. who was Edwin Smith؟
Who bought the papyrus in Luxor in 1862 from an Egyptian merchant named Mustafa Aga.
Thank you very much. Of course, thank you. يبقى Edwin Smith is a person الشخص who bought اللي اشترى this papyrus اللي اشترى المخطوطة أو البردية دي اللوكسور in 1862. لقاها مع واحد تاجر an Egyptian merchant. His name was Mustafa Aga. Okay. Now let's go to complete about Imhotep. Content المحتوى. The content of this papyrus. It describes almost 100 terms for body parts. Again, this papyrus describes بتوصف almost 100 terms حوالي 100 وصف أو مصطلح for body parts. ما كانش طبعا يعرفوا الأذن، القلب، الرئتين، الكلى، الكلام ده ما كانش معروف. تمام؟ But Imhotep describes about 100 terms يعني حوالي 100 مصطلح. حط 100 مصطلح كده for the body parts أجزاء الجسم. أسماء بقى طبعا فرعونية عنده. And also this papyrus describes وصفت at least على الأقل 48 injuries 48 من الإصابات and ways to treat them وطرق علاجها. Try to remember these numbers again. This papyrus almost على الأكثر describes 100 terms يعني حوالي وصفت 100 مصطلح for the body parts لأجزاء الجسم and it describes وصفت at least 48 injuries على الأقل 48 من injuries الإصابات and the ways to treat them. Now let's quickly move to yes, I want to listen to Omar Muhammad. Yes, Omar, read.
Yes.
Content.
It
describes
almost 100 terms for body
parts. Thank you very much,
parts.
Omar. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Omar. Let's move to yes, I want to listen to Yusuf Gnedi quickly. Yusuf, we have only 1 minute. It describes
100 terms for body parts. It describes at least 48 injuries and ways to treat them.
Thank you very much. We will meet again inshallah. هنستكمل الحديث about Imhotep in the next lesson. Thank you and goodbye.
Goodbye.